Welcome back to another take two. Welcome back to another crypto video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing fabulous. Weekend's on its way. I hope you enjoy it nonetheless and have a great Friday evening. So we're going to look at Synthetix network today, and you can see there's still some real earning potential. This is the staking on synthetix.io, and you can see under the earn section they still got 22% in their native token that you can actually capitalize and yield from just providing liquidity and staking your Synthetix. They've also got other great options such as minting and burning here. You can actually mint the SUSD by staking Syncs, which is really good, and you earn that weekly as well. So that's quite interesting because Syncs is one of those ones that was really high price quite a long time ago, but unfortunately we have seen a lot of liquidation and strong capitulation for quite a long time. But we're gonna look at some trade analysis today and some other things to see what could potentially happen. They're still very active on their Twitter channel. As you can see, they've just released a UI UX update, so it fixes many user experience difficulties and makes the pool flow easier to understand. And they are still marketing, they're still pushing their project, even though the price just seems to keep on going down. So it's hard to feel bullish when everything is just going down. But it's pretty cool to see that you do have these staking opportunities, but just be aware that we are in a strong downtrend. So if you put money here, do obviously expect and only risk what you believe or only mind losing. So let's put it that way. Nobody wants to lose. So you can see we're down about $3,000 of Bitcoin. So the market's been kind of pulled down, and we're flashing red with a lot of different types of currencies, financial services, infrastructures, and it's not the prettiest sight. Fear and greed index is chilling at 39 at the moment. So we're not neutral, we're not greedy, but we're in a good place to have this particular price level and be in a fearful situation. That's what looks very good. So can you imagine what happens next time we get extreme greed? Well, I think we're going to be riding a big candle to the moon, guys. That's what's going to happen. So Syncs token, $3.68, rank 104, $780 million market cap. So it's one of our smaller projects which has a strong potential to grow, a strong potential to still increase 500% in the next impulse. So this is why it's very important to be searching for these key projects and understanding what they are, what they do whilst they're in their undervaluation phases, and this is one of them. So before we do crack on with the video, guys, make sure you do jump into that Discord. I want to see you in there. Make sure you also perhaps become a patron. You can see I've got 5 patrons at the moment, and if you want to have those benefits, it's just the price of a coffee. You're going to get premium Discord access, one-on-one messaging, you're going to get access to giveaways with a higher chance to win, and you'll also get this ebook that I wrote which will help transform your crypto journey. And any beginner level, advanced, intermediate can benefit from this particular book. So let's have a little look at what's going on. We can see Synthetix is really struggling to break out this sort of diagonal resistance. We had, talking about in one of my recent videos, we had this broadening, rising wedge. You can see here the volatility was increasing, and the supports was going to eventually break, because a rising wedge is a typically bearish pattern, and when it's a broadening rising wedge, you're seeing more rollover, and effectively that's even more bearish. So what happened is we came all the way back down to this $3.03 support level, and that connects to the support that we wrote in on the November 2020. Can you believe it? That's such a long time ago, and that is still that key data point that was very vital in allowing us to find support at this particular level. I mean, the next support level below there's not really much support. The next level is literally going to be all the way down here at $2.50, and we don't want to see that happen. But we know we've got strong support here, we've got strong support at $3.30. So what's happening is we need to try and retest this $5 level before we can potentially break to the upside into the next channel up to around $6.50, where we've got quite a bit of resistance along this particular level. So on the daily time frame, we've sort of got that bullish crossover on the MACD, but I'm not really seeing much volume here to help push the coin, and that kind of sucks when that happens. On the RSI, we're sitting pretty neutral at 43. So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we're just consolidating around this particular range, around that $3.60 level. So we might potentially see, well, what I'd like to see happen is that we get a bounce from this level and we come and retest at the $4.40 mark. Otherwise we can potentially just come down and drop back down pardon me, to this $3.30 support range. I think there's a lot of support at this particular $3.60 level. As you can see, lots of support, and there's a lot of volatility in the market. So that is why this is very important, because we could easily break this key level of support. You know, this particular $3.60 level. If we break that support level again, that's where we're going to come back down. We're going to tumble back down to that $3.30 zone. So as long as we can hold this position on the 4-hour time frame and not go below this $3.60, Synthetix should hold this position and hopefully make a turnaround to the next level of resistance, which is going to be back up here, and of course the $4.20 mark. So what can we expect for the long term for Synthetix? Well, if we use some Fibonacci extension tools, we can kind of have a look at what we think might happen in the long term. You can see it's just been a super strong downtrend. Looks like we've really bottomed out. Well, we can look at some key targets with our Fibonacci extension tool. Now, the first key area would be $9.20. The golden target would be $19. But for some reason, all we're seeing is downside. So if anyone knows why this coin is just failing and cannot produce a higher high, please let me know in the comments. Is this project dead? Do you think there's still hope for this project? Let me know down below. Are you going to buy more Synthetix? Let me know down below. I want to know exactly what you think about this project. Anyway, guys, that's a wrap. Leave suggestions. Do consider becoming a patron. Do also subscribe to the channel and make sure you hop into the Discord as well, because we're talking about DeFi, we're talking about altcoins, news, fundamentals, on-chain analysis, and it's just a place to have a chat. So if you want to jump in that Discord, I'll see you there soon. Have a great weekend. See you in the next one, guys. I'm going to go chill out because screens make me tired. And yeah, see you soon.